The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Oilers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Slides it diagonally to Bouchard.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Edmonton's got the puck now. Quick pass to Roslovic. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
Well, her shutout streak is gone, and I don't remember the last time a goal was scored on her until now. She's been so dialed in. The way she anticipates and tracks the puck, she's been incredible.
Aggressive four-check results and a quick lead in just moments into this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really were urgent right off of the face-off, and it looks like their opponents in quicksand, almost stunned, if you will, James, because they're just coming at them on all cylinders, and they executed early in the first period. I mean, they're dictating the pace, and they've got their opponent on their heels right now.
Brooklyn's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Skinner's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Miller's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. That's blocked away. Nugent-Hopkins moves the puck. Hit on the play, and there's the whistle. As it looks like the glass came loose, and I think it's broken here, Cheryl.
Yeah, it looks like it's cracked, James. It always amazes me that the maintenance crew can come out here and make the change this quickly. And really, it's because the glass doesn't shatter, and they'll just replace the pane.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Brooklyn's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post. Oh, comes up with a stop. Battling for it along the boards.
Skinner's been consistent all season long. I mean, his team's in the winning column. His save percentage is up, and he's a real reason why they have a chance in every game.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't connect on the shot. Brooklyn's got the puck in their own end. The Serpents cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Slides the puck across to Kulak. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Pass out front. Directs it on over to Draisaitl. Into the offensive zone. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. And he dodges the poke check there. Big time stop there.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Skinner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Brooklyn's dominated in the shot department, but they still trail here early in period one. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, big top! A game of inches, and he puts it off the inside of the post.
Brooklyn's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in a game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
But it all starts with the face-off. They need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
He's got a step. Scores! 25 now on the year. He just continues
James. I mean, he has got a heater, and he's not afraid to unleash it. 25 on the season, showing his pure, natural goal-scoring ability. I could watch this play over and over and over again, James, because his will and compete level here. He's showing truculence, he lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it, they can get going the other way, they can start to create, and the goal is a result.
Brooklyn's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game, your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Passes it to Roslovic. Look at these here. They've got numbers.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
There it is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason, James. He's got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
The Serpents have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum and use it to their advantage.
Moves it quickly over to Frederick. Scooped up along the wall by Kapanen. Taken by Nickel. Gain momentum up along the side. Oh, close save and a beauty! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Brooklyn's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Edmonton's got the win off that draw. From the left side, they gain the zone. Riches has added even more hot sauce to this rivalry after what happened last game, and the fans are letting them know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their player was injured in the attack last game, and I will call it an attack because it was a dangerous hit, and they're going to let him know.
Yeah, it was.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Picked up along the wall by Draisaitl. Angles it over to Nurse. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Brooklyn's got possession of the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. Crossing for the puck and he loses control. Moving into the attacking zone. Puts it on net. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. The Serpents have it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's it fly. Makes a save again.
Skinner's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Takes a shot, and he rings the post. And that one's turned aside.
Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on the swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Nugent Hopkins is leaving the game here, James, and he's really laboring. I mean, he is hopping on one leg, can't put any weight on that one leg. You can see that it's a lower body injury. He's being helped off and down the tunnel. He'll certainly be assessed by the medical staff.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Serpents extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Passes over to McDavid. The Serpents take possession here in the open ice. Denied by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. Brooklyn's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Slides it on over to Mangiapane. Moves it around along the half wall. Brooklyn's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed from his own end. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Works it across to Roslovic. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Takes the feed. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
Oakey's taking it from his own end. The Serpents have it in the offensive end. Here's a blast! Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. When you hear the ping, you certainly know that you've beaten the goaltender clean, and this is what happens here, but it doesn't come out, it goes in the net.
Brooklyn's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. The Serpents win the faceoff. Takes the feed from the left side. Sets it open. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Handles the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jordan. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Great read in the offensive zone by Phil. Nice dish from the left wing. Quick shot! Answers the call with a big save! Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Throws it in. Brooklyn's got a hold of the puck now. The Serpents move it in. The Oilers have it from their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Shot! And it's the easy save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Nugent Hopkins going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's some real tough news. I thought he was playing extremely well. Just looks like that injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
And Cheryl, you know firsthand, hockey is a physical sport. And he takes the dish. Here's a short pass to Frederick. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Brooklyn's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. The Serpents look to start the transition game. And that's broken up by Nurse. Here's a shot, and there's the save. Brooklyn's got the puck. The Serpents will play it in their own end. Fires it. Great save. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Emberson. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Good use of the body on the play. Brooklyn's moving it along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Any anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Unable to reach that one. The Serpents are in transition. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Grabbed along the board by Emerson. Looks to get the puck over to Lazar. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Serpents are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Power play unit comes out for the faceoff.
Here comes the top power play unit. You knew the coach was going to throw them out there. They need a goal to get back in this game. No better players to do it than their big stars.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Moves the puck over to Wallman. They go on the attack through center. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Brooklyn's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Picked up along the boards by Nurse. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Driving right to the front. Fantastic save. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
Certainly is. And if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming. And you may shy away from the puck. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Frederick's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Brooklyn's got it, and they're on the attack. And that's deflected off someone in front. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Roslovic's got it in the offensive zone. Knocked away. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Frederick. And now he angles it across to Roslovic.
Oki's penalty is almost expired.
And they move the puck out of harm's way. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
And there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Handles the puck from the left side. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
The Serpents have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Just a great defensive read there. Moves the pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Back to the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Dumps it into the ozone. Slides it over with pace to Payne. Shakes breaks off the coverage. Takes the feed. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Takes it at center. The Serpents gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Taken along the wall by Janmark. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Dumps the puck in. Babin's got it along the boards. Picked off by McDavid. Quick pass across to Kapanen. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Brooklyn's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Grabs the puck. With the blast! Oh, CP! You know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. Loose puck battle along the boards. Brooklyn's looking to break out. Tries to feed it over to Jonas. And he takes the feed. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Serpents are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
Scooped up along the wall by Ritchie. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Ridden off the puck. Brooklyn's got possession here in the offensive zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Roslovic's got it along the wing. Oki's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Kulak's taking it from his own end. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Brooklyn's regained possession of the puck. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Oki's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Now that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Brooklyn's ready to go on the attack. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, my! Turns that one away. Picked up along the wall by Ritchie. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. That'll create some separation. And they're not going to stand for this here, Cheryl.
No, I mean, you see that injury, and it's a dangerous play. And so as a teammate, you come in and you want to defend your teammate that's injured. Now, you have to do it, James. There's no place in the game for that.
Well, a pretty quick response to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response it elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And a great save! Edmonton's got it along the wall. Hyman's got the puck. Sends the pass over. Brooklyn's in on the offensive attack now. Takes the feed in the corner. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Can't get it to go. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. looking to break out of their own end. Across the line from center. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Rocks him. Quick pass to Jordan. The Serpents gain possession. Fires it on net. Oh, he missed that.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there.
Brooklyn's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes. They're dominating.
Grabs the puck in the corner. Lets it go for the back end. Grabbed along the boards by Hockey. Lets it fly. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
The Serpents are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
And that puck leaves the zone. The Oilers are on the attack. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
Turns him away.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight, and you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple point effort in this one so far.
The Serpents with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Edmonton's got the puck. Down the right side and into the zone. Brooklyn's grab a hold of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Makes a move in front. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Walden. And they'll dump it in. Brooklyn's got the puck along the boards. Up along the wing. The Oilers have it behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Torres. And he takes the feed. Brooklyn's on the attack. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Emberson. Moves it on over to Yanmark. Quick feed to Torres. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Serpents came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it to Ritchie. Swatted aside by the blocker.
Nurse's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Puts it in deep. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Lets it rip. Denies him with the save. Brooklyn's looking looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big save by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going of the frame, it's a 5-1 hockey game. McDavid's won the draw inside his own end. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Puck sent over to Nichols. Makes his presence known on the ice. Made the stop on the play.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Brooklyn's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. You know, in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Okay, we've played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Oilers need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
And makes the save.
Roth's been sharp when she's had to be, and that's what a great goaltender does. They have the ability to stay emotionally invested in the game, even when it's quiet in their end.
Brooklyn's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And they win the draw here in their own end. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net, and he's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
Brooklyn's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Slides the puck over. And that's broken up by Janmark. Waxing into the offensive zone. Brooklyn's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Oilers have it now. Oh, shoot! Hit against the wall. You know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Sends it in on move the puck into the defensive zone.
Miller's going to have to keep his head up, James. And he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Feeds the puck up to Kapanen. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Serpents have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Miller's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Edmonton's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide!
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. Tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And he takes the pass. Dishes it off. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. The Oilers take it across the line. And that pass is redirected. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Answered the call on that play. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift. Sometimes trying to have a flashy glove hand doesn't work, and it doesn't work there with all of those bodies in front as she's trying to find the puck, James. You can see her looking for it, but she can't track it. It winds up in behind her.
Edmonton's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And he loses control of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Steps across the blue line. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. Scores! Well, who needs a doctor when you've got a nurse like Darnell who puts it in?
Goaltenders work on tracking the puck all the time in practice. They also work with screens, and the default is drop to the butterfly position. Make yourself as big as possible. That's what she does here, because she can't find the puck. Unfortunately, this one beats her.
Edmonton's recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Scores! And he lights the lamp again, and that's 25, I believe, now.
Yeah, it certainly is, James, and that's a real nice number, showing that he's had a strong, consistent season, in particular on the scoreboard. It's not always about how hard you shoot the puck, but it's where you put it, and recognizing that there's traffic in front. You can see that the goaltender, she's down in the butterfly. She's trying to make herself as big as possible. She just can't find the puck in time.
Clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
The 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Receives the pass. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Brooklyn's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Puck grabbed by Nurse. And now he moves it quickly to Draisaitl. Oh, he'll feel that one. And she turns that one aside. Babin's lugging the puck. Takes a shot. Makes a save, but barely with that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Serpent scooping up along the boards. Slides it over to Ritchie. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. They put the puck into the offensive end. Dropped him in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Brooklyn's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance. To his teammate. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Ingram. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Brooklyn's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Quick pass to Kapanen. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Brooklyn's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Huge steal in his own end. Puck picked up by Ekholm. Levels him with the hit. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides it diagonally to Kapanen. Slides the puck to Hyman. The Canucks are up next according to the league's schedule makers. A no love loss between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Serpents are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Gets a shot! He puts it off the outside of the iron!
The Serpents have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. He meant how many times have they hit the post?
Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up from the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone. Brooklyn's got possession of the puck. Angles it over to Davis. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it over. Glove save made by Ingram.
When an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Puts it on net. Denies them in close.
James, there's simply nowhere for this puck to go. I mean, the shooter's in the low slot area, and she reads it perfectly. She's challenging at the top of her crease and limiting the space available in behind her.
Jordan's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Oilers play it along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Serpents gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Oki. Penalty coming up. And skilled use of the stick to put the puck away. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Oilers will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
The Serpents gain control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot! Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. While your specialty team coaches are constantly telling you on a power play that you need to take advantage, and the way that you do that is to take away the eyes of the goaltender. A ton of net front presence here, and that's the reason the seeing eye shot finds its way to the back of the net.
Brooklyn's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
From off the wall and onto a stick. Quick shot! Big stop right there!
A dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
The Serpents have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Brooklyn's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's off target as it hits the body. Puck dumped in. Brooklyn's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the pass. Feeds it over. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. There's a firm collision. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Brooklyn's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Serpents win that offensive zone face-off. And that goes off a player. Looks to pass it to Draisaitl. Takes the feed. Through center along the wing. Edmonton's got the puck. Taken by Kulak. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a shot. And she snags that one with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Brooklyn's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. draw. They'll take possession. Brooklyn's in transition. The Serpents take it along the wall. Works it across to Jonas. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Puts it on net. Ingram's going to hang on for a whistle. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Serpents win it. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Grabs it in his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Slides it across. Passes on over to Phil. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Handles the pass. And the intensity starting to ramp up here after that hit. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Brooklyn's number one line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Looking to set up offensively. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Nice poke check on her part. And the pass goes off the stick. Now a quick pass to Babin. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Bouchard stick handling in his own zone. Puts the puck in deep. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends a pass over. Hard save at ease. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Serpents have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Let's move to the middle, and that's stopped. Loses his balance on the play. The Oilers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Fires it. Who scores? And there's a hat-trick, and let the Chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand.
Looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. The Oilers win the faceoff. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Snagged with the glove by Ingram. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Ties up his opponent. The Oilers are across the line and into the offensive end. And it is all over with this one. And the losing continues. And, you know, partner, you watch this team, you can just sense they lack confidence right now as a unit.
Well, I mean, it's easy to lack confidence when you're not winning games and you just keep feeling like you're getting pressed down further and further, and they've got to have to find a way to climb the mountain, if you will, James. And it's going to start one shift at a time. I know it's kind of cliche, but they got to get back to the drawing board, back to the video room, and try and reset.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either. So we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.